Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and XRP is so close to skyrocketing, and once it does, there's no going back. Once we start seeing explosive price action, that's it. We're going to see expensive XRP. We'll no longer have access to cheap XRP. Now here's something to consider, ladies and gents. Back in November 2024, when XRP went from 50 cents to $2.60, $2.70 in the space of a month, the first thought the majority of people had, outside of the initial euphoria, the oh my god, it's happening moment, the first thought people had was, I wish I'd bought more XRP. You know, that's what I was thinking. And I've been accumulating XRP since 2018 onwards. You know, I discovered XRP in 2017 and I didn't trust my gut. You know, I was trading at 1 cent a coin, and back then the majority of the so-called experts were saying, don't accumulate XRP, don't even touch it, because it's a banker's coin, because it was the only crypto that was tied to finance back then, and it was the only crypto that wanted to follow regulations and follow legislation so it could be utilized by banks and financial institutions around the world. And I learned that the hard way. You know, I didn't get 1 cent XRP, but you better believe when my common sense caught up to my gut feeling, I started accumulating. And the reason why I highlight this is that the very thing that we considered negative back in 2017 about XRP is the exact reason why it's the number one crypto in finance and the number one crypto right now. Personally, I think XRP is the greatest digital asset ever created. And the reason why I'm highlighting this is the fact that we can accumulate the greatest digital asset, the number one crypto in finance, at around $3 a coin is remarkable. Because the thing to consider is that once XRP starts moving, there's no going back. As I stated at the start of the video, the majority of people in the XRP community and the majority of people in crypto, they understand the theoretical ways that XRP could skyrocket. They understand the theory, they understand the potentiality. We can sit back and consider a $100 XRP or $1,000 XRP, but the reality is, for those of us who have been in crypto for quite some time, or even a year, a couple of months, even a couple of weeks, days, we've seen XRP and crypto exist within that 4-year cycle from a retail perspective. We see XRP, every bull run, it goes up, it reaches an all-time high, it comes close to its all-time high, and then the market dips and we get 3.5 years of XRP trading sideways. And that's kind of what we're used to until we see a utility run. And here's the thing, ladies and gents, banks and financial institutions, they're just waiting for that go-ahead. Banks have been trialing XRP since 2017. They've been trialing the on-demand liquidity. They've been trialing the cross-border payments. They know that there's a way to innovate and embrace blockchain technology to improve the way they conduct finance. But it's going to take a little bit of time, and there has to be someone willing to take that chance and go ahead. Now, whether that's President Trump or someone else, who knows? It seems like things are moving quite rapidly under President Trump. So he could be the one that encourages the financial institutions to embrace blockchain technology and put those legislations and put the regulations in place to protect the banks and financial institutions for implementing and using blockchain technology. And of course, once banks and financial institutions get that go-ahead, they'll have to trial XRP again to make sure it can handle the sheer volume of the banks and financial institutions and transactions all around the world. And of course, once that's trialed, it goes ahead, that's when we see the price of XRP skyrocket beyond anything anyone could anticipate. That's when we see the reality of $100 XRP or $1,000 XRP. It goes from the theoretical to the reality. And as I stated at the start of the video, once we see that happening, there's no going back. There's no more, we'll go back and get some cheap XRP. It'll be fine. I've got time. Trust me when I say this, because this is the way, I feel. It's quite easy to get caught up in this idea of having access to cheap XRP. I've been there. I've been through two bull runs. I've been in crypto since 2016. I understand that you can get holders fatigue. You can become complacent and frustrated. It's difficult to watch the number one crypto in finance not existing at the price it should be at. When it's trading sideways for 3.5 years, absolutely, it can be frustrating. You can get deterred. It's very easy to do. And that's why you have to be a little bit stubborn and just focus on the big picture. But the reality is that these are opportunities we have. We've had so much time to accumulate cheap XRP. And sooner than we anticipate, the idea of cheap XRP will be paying $10 per XRP, $20, $50, maybe even $100. Depends on how high it goes. But once we start moving rapidly in price, whether it's the alt season that's going to go until at least the end of April 2025, or whether we see a massive utility run kick off in 2025, either way, we're going to see really amazing prices for XRP. And we're not going to get access to that cheap XRP ever again, which is why I make this content. Because this is the kind of content I wish I had back in 2017 when I had that gut feeling about XRP. But there wasn't a lot of great information out there that would make me trust my gut, because I was relatively new to crypto. I had to educate myself so I could learn to trust my gut. So when it came to projects like XRP, I was ready and I could act with confidence, knowing that I was investing in something really exciting. And ladies and gents, of course, not financial advice. This is just sort of my personal journey and why I stand before you now and say, look, the opportunity for cheap XRP is becoming scarcer and scarcer every day that passes. And look, originally I thought the road to mass adoption and utility was going to take at least another 5 years, maybe 10 years. But from what I've seen of President Trump and his speed in which he wants to innovate and make positive changes, especially when it comes to blockchain and crypto, he could kick off in 2025 quite easily. We could see banks utilizing XRP much sooner than anticipated. And so when I talk about this idea of once it starts skyrocketing, there's no coming back, theoretically, we all want that. But are we all prepared in the reality of that? Have we built our bags the way we want? And that's why I drew your attention to November 2024. When things start moving rapidly and we have that feeling of, I wish I bought more XRP, we're still in that window of opportunity right now. We're still sitting at around $3, $3.20, which is a lot better than paying $300 for XRP. And as I stated, ladies and gents, not financial advice. What I can see happening is not only is this alt season going to yield amazing price points for XRP, but I think mass adoption is going to come a lot quicker than anticipated. And the market is going to move rapidly. We are going to see a shift from crypto being a retail thing that has a lot of uncertainty still around it to a lot of mass confidence. And we're not just going to see confidence from a retail perspective, from an individual investor perspective. We're going to see institutions flocking into crypto, especially when banks and financial institutions get the go-ahead and they turn to that number one crypto in finance and they turn to XRP. That's when things get crazy. That's when we're going to see extreme FOMO. Everybody is going to want XRP when it starts hitting the $50, $100, $1,000 price points. And for those of us who have been in crypto and who have held and accumulated XRP for quite some time, we are going to be rewarded. And as I said, ladies and gents, none of this is financial advice. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about all the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you'll have access to all the cryptos I hold, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.